Right, so hi everybody, here we are again for this Purnima celebration, and we're continuing with a tour of the incredible living presence of the gurus who are here with us. So this is the living Murti, the living statue of Jesus. I think everybody can feel his presence. He is a replica of the Panakonda Jesus that Swami Kaleshwar built. There's a large temple building in Panakonda, for those who don't know, and the bottom floor has a little bit larger than life-size Shirdi Sai Baba living statue. Then the upper floor is a Jesus temple that Swami Kaleshwar had built in 2001, I think. And in the middle of it is a statue of Jesus in white marble, almost the exact same size as this. He's rather small. And the statue in Panakonda, he's bled from his heart. He's done miracle things. I mean, truly astounding. It's a huge space. Like, we would be 100 people sleeping in that temple at night, all lined up on each other, you know, like in our little sleeping mats and whatever, to sleep at the feet of Jesus. And his presence would fill the entire space. Like, you walk in there today and you just immediately feel his heart melting power, really. So we asked them if they would put a mirror behind that Jesus statue and we could see his back, to get a sculpture made for Gail's beautiful Devaloka here, to have him here. And they very kindly did that for us. And they said, but please put a plaque up that says where he came from and that he's inspired by the Panakonda Jesus. And so there it is. And, you know, Swami Kaleshwar he would refer to Shirdi Baba as the big boss, and then he would refer to Jesus as the really big boss. So Jesus, you know, I think a lot of people maybe aren't aware that he spent a good part of his life in India, especially as there are certain energies in Panakonda that you can only get certain channels to a Divine Mother there. And all the great saints that we can name, and many we don't know, had to go to Panakonda to connect, especially with the Divine Mother. Jesus was no exception to that. And he lived many years in Panakonda, before and after the crucifixion. And he left a lot of power objects, actually. He left a lot of things still in Panakonda, which Swami Kaleshwar had, and we all got to see and interact with, and they're part of the energy of Panakonda. In fact, Swami would say, Jesus is Panakonda, Panakonda is Jesus. Just even you hear the name Panakonda, you're already getting a transmission from Christ. The real Christ, not the Christ of the religions, but the Christ as a yogi, the Christ as a great rishi, a real Maharshi who is the most phenomenal exponent of the miracle energies of Vedic India, bar none. Swami Kaleshwar would say Jesus Christ is the greatest healer who's ever walked on our planet. That's it. So he's our big guru. It's a funny thing to think about in the West to call this one a guru, but yeah, he's the biggest boss that we all have. And for the last 2,000 years, he's been taking care of all of us, our souls and the planet. So we want to say thank you to him. And so his mantra, it's very beautiful. This is one of the mantras that he used during his life in India. Om Na Tulli, like Tulli. Na Tulli hrudayam. Sorry, it's a little mouthful. Hrudayam is the heart. Na Tulli hrudayam. Na swastanam. What it means is, my mother's heart is my completion, my destiny. So even Big Boss Jesus is talking to the Divine Mother in his consciousness. So we'll be chanting his mantra, and we'll do the same thing like we did for Baba. Everybody take a handful of the rose petals and the lotus and offer it to the boss.
You want to put his mala on before it's out?
Oh, we should definitely put his mala on.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So Gail being the real Divine Mother.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing? They sew like all like that. This is proper style. This is how they do in India. Hey, Maharaji. Rajadi Raja Yogi Raja. So to bless everybody. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, seriously. Okay, that's good. Okay, so big thank you to Jesus for taking care of all of us and all of our spiritual awakening and all of our spiritual lives. And
Jai Guru Jesus.
yeah, Jai Guru Jesus. Om
Natali swastanam. Om Natali swastanam. Om Natali swastanam. Om Natali swastanam. Om Natali swastanam. Om Natali
This is for everybody at home.
swastanam. Om Natali swastanam. Om Natali swastanam. Om Natali swastanam. Swastanam. Om Natali 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 swastanam. Om Natali
people stroll to the mother, and we'll do the same thing to the mother because she's the ultimate ma of everybody, big ruler ladies. And then we'll turn people loose. You can enjoy being with Jesus or being with mother or being with Baba. Cameron, I'll let you stroll on to the mother. The procession. She's right here in her building.
Oh shoot, my flip flops are over there. I want to get. Excuse me. I just smelled it. It's sorry, Leslie. I'm just sorry. I'm sorry. It's just yeah. Get your balance. Here's Kana. Come on in, everybody. We'll fit. But there's one over there. Come on in. Come on in. Come on. Hey, there's one. Big thing coming through. Big thing coming through. Sorry.
Camera coming through.
Camera coming through. Sorry. Over here. I think this is good.
All right. Beautiful. You're good, Elsie.
You're good.
Come on in. Come on in. Come on.
Sorry. I just want to get coffee first.
No, everybody can come in. Mother's a woman too. The only one really is Baba. He's a little funny about that energy. Jesus, he doesn't care. Don't ask me why. It's just the way it is. She especially, she's fun. So same thing. Here we are. This is Big Mother, Kali. For those who don't know, this fierce form of the Divine Mother. Why she's so fierce? She's the peak form of the Mother Divine. You could say she's all of nature, but in a form. And, she's fierce because she comes to destroy the worst negativity. So she has to be fiercer than the fiercest negativity. That's her nature. Why is God having all these weapons? Such a good question. Each one is a supernatural category of ability to destroy negativity. Mother, she created the whole everything. That means all the negativity too, not only the positivity, not only the divine things. So the negativity goes off the rails, gets a mind of its own, right? And all the crazy things happen. She has to come in. That's her nature over and over again. So she made it, and she can decharge it. Only a female character can do that if you want to be a mother. Everything comes out of her, you could say cosmic womb chakra, and everything goes back to her cosmic womb. So, yeah, she's very fierce. And this is her husband, Sheila. Yeah. So the story goes, there's an epic battle where Mother comes. It always happens. It happens over and over and over again. It's not just once. But she comes in a very fierce form to destroy a demon who represents all the worst of what we are carrying. Egoism and selfishness and abuse of power and all that stupid stuff. So she comes on the battlefield, she destroys the demon and his armies, and then because she's consumed so much negativity herself in doing that, she goes kind of crazy. She goes like on a bloodlust, and she's utterly indiscriminately destroying everything. divine demon. She doesn't care. She's just like hacking and slashing, and all the gods and goddesses are like, uh-oh, this is trouble. Somebody has to do something to stop her. She's just in this wild frenzy. You know, when nature gets going, right? When there's a destruction like a tsunami or earthquakes, she didn't discriminate. You know, the valorous perish along with the evil people. She's kind of crazy in her frenzy to eradicate negativity. And a lot of other things get washed away as well. So to calm her down, Shiva, her husband, the silence. It's true, we like the strong silent types. Shiva, who is the infinity of God. You could say the God the Father. Like he's the space. He's the utter divine bliss awaken itself. The unbounded consciousness, the unbounded infinity. He lays down in front of her on the battlefield, prone. Like she's along, hacking and slashing with her tongue dripping blood and all the blah, and she steps on him. And then she feels it, and she looks down, and she says, oh, my husband, did I kill him too? And he looks at her, and she looks at him, and all of the negativity decharges. And she's back to like her beautiful, peaceful form. So this is like that moment when she's still kind of wild, and she steps on him. And then it all shifts, right? So that's the dynamic here, and why she's standing on her beautiful husband. So yeah, Mother, she is everything. She's everything. She made each one of us. You know, we all come from the cosmic womb chakra. The spark that is each of us, our souls, it's her. It's coming from her. So she's also kind of the ultimate guru. Ma. So we're going to sing to her as Durga. Durga is like another fierce form like Kali. And her mantra is so beautiful. Om dhimi dhimi Sri Durga rakshamam. Dhimi dhimi is the sound that her jewelry, her anklets and her bracelets and everything makes as she's walking. The jingle. Om dhimi dhimi Sri Durga rakshamam. So we'll just say thank you to her, and we'll give her rose petals and lotus petals. And then everybody here is welcome to sit and be with Mother or with Jesus or with Baba as you like, and just take some time, be in a meditative place, receive what they have to give us today. Ask your highest desires, because this is the one day when all the gurus get the clearance from the cosmic to bless whatever the highest thing is for our souls. So we're really trying to take advantage of that and receive that purpose, you know? Good, so let's sing to her. Om dhimi dhimi Sri Durga rakshamam.
Om dhimi dhimi Sri Durga rakshamam. Om dhimi dhimi Sri Durga rakshamam. Om dhimi dhimi Sri Durga rakshamam. Om dhimi dhimi Sri Durga rakshamam. Om dhimi dhimi Sri Durga rakshamam. Om dhimi dhimi Sri Durga rakshamam. Om dhimi dhimi Sri Durga rakshamam. Om dhimi dhimi Sri Durga rakshamam. Om dhimi dhimi Sri Durga rakshamam. Om dhimi dhimi Sri Durga rakshamam. Om dhimi dhimi Sri Durga rakshamam. Om dhimi dhimi Sri Durga rakshamam. Om dhimi dhimi Sri Durga rakshamam. Om dhimi dhimi Sri Durga rakshamam. Om dhimi dhimi Sri Durga rakshamam. Om dhimi dhimi Sri Durga rakshamam. Om dhimi dhimi Sri Durga rakshamam. Om dhimi dhimi Sri Durga rakshamam. Om dhimi dhimi Sri Durga rakshamam. Om dhimi dhimi Sri Durga rakshamam. Om dhimi dhimi Durga rakshamam. Om dhimi dhimi Shri 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 Durga rakshamam. For everybody at home. Om dhimi dhimi Shri Durga rakshamam. Om dhimi dhimi Shri Durga rakshamam. Om dhimi dhimi Shri Durga rakshamam.
Go ahead, finish up.
Om dhimi dhimi Shri Durga rakshamam. 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 Shanti, shanti, shanti.
Wow. Goodness, she's coming alive like super strong.
Mm-hmm.
Her eyes are like.
That's right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Ooh, wow.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
does.
Om
Whoa.
Sri Siddhalinga Prasanna Shubhamastu Turni Mantravu Bhim Namo Bhagavate Mahapralaya Kala Durgi Shekini Brahmi Maheshwari Sarvamarita Sarvadurita Nivarani Bhim Ram Hrim Ram Hrum Hrim Hurtam Hrum Ram Ram Lama Raksha Raksha Hum 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 mama shalam ya siddhi bim patu swaha. Wow.
Whoa.
Whew. Whoa.
Your eyes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Holy cow. All right. Well, so everybody can meditate wherever you would like, or just sit quietly with these beautiful beings. We'll see everybody 9 a.m. for the fire homa. If you brought sunscreen and hats, you might need them. I'm not sure how the shade and the sun is. So
There's some umbrellas over there.
yeah, okay. We have umbrellas, so hopefully there'll be enough shade. But be prepared. It is a fryer. It's an absolute frying pan to do a fire homa, especially on Guru Purnima, especially with, oh my gosh, she is really, mama. Wow. I had a brain, it's gonna snap in the second. Why we do a fire homa on the fire time in the heat is to fry the karmas, to burn the karmas that we're carrying from many, 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 God knows how many lifetimes. Not only the karmas, but even the seeds of the karmas. Whatever began those patterns and trajectories over many, many, many lifetimes. So the fire is super duper extra hot. It's a hot day. So the more the heat comes up, the more the healing and the purification can happen, so that more divine can pour in. The more we get rid of the crap that's in the way, the more can come in. So that's our big blessing, what we're receiving today by using these technologies and the elements. Wow. Super wow. So we'll see everyone at 9 for the fire homa down where the fire pit is near Fava. Right now it's about 8:30 a.m. So relax, be peaceful. If you want, I want to sit here with her. She's like, yes. Anyway, and we'll see you all at 9 a.m. for the fire homeless at the end of our day. Enjoy. My goodness, Mom.